Welcome. And as I like to say, the simpler, the better. And that's certainly true when it comes to Medicare. Look, Medicare coverage can be complicated, and it's important to make the best decisions. So let's try to simplify things. Now, I know people have a lot of questions. So let's get started with you. Tom?
Well, I just turned 65, and I just became eligible for Medicare. But who can figure out the gaps in coverage? It's like a Rubik's Cube.
Tom, most people are very surprised to find out that Medicare doesn't cover everything. Medicare generally covers only 80% of your Medicare Part B costs. That's doctor services and outpatient hospital services. And you may be responsible for paying deductibles as well. Sue?
So that could be expensive. Can I do anything about those gaps?
Well, fortunately, there's a simple solution. A Medicare supplement plan from Harvard Pilgrim Healthcare. They have a Medicare supplement plan option that covers the 20% Medicare doesn't cover, as well as your Part B deductible. And Harvard Pilgrim is the #1 private health plan in America for the 8th consecutive year. Chris, your turn.
Well, I'd like to know if I can keep my doctor.
Now there's a really important question. Now the good news is that with Harvard Pilgrim's Medicare supplement plan, you can see any Medicare participating doctor in the country. So most likely that includes your doctor. Oh, and Chris, with Harvard Pilgrim, you don't need to get referrals for specialty care.
That's great. And can I go to any hospital I want?
Same situation. With Harvard Pilgrim's Medicare supplement plan, you can go to any hospital that participates in the Medicare program. Yes, Tom?
My wife and I are thinking about moving. What happens then?
Let me guess. Somewhere warm with palm trees. Well, Harvard Pilgrim's Medicare supplement plan travels with you. So wherever you move in the United States, you're still covered.
That reminds me, what about regular travel? Am I still covered?
Excellent question. Well, depending on which Harvard Pilgrim Medicare supplement plan you choose, there's a plan option that offers some coverage for foreign travel. Now, if you had Medicare only, you would not be covered worldwide.
When do I enroll? Even that can be a little complicated.
If you are enrolled in Medicare Part A and Medicare Part B, you can join anytime. Okay, let's review. Why join Harvard Pilgrim's Medicare supplement plan? Now, first, to help cover the gaps in Medicare coverage and save you unexpected out-of-pocket costs. Now, that's important for sure, but there are also other important benefits. The choice to go to any Medicare participating physician, so you probably can keep the doctor you have now. The choice of any Medicare participating hospital. No requirements to get referrals for specialty care. Coverage when you travel in the U.S. or worldwide, depending upon the supplement plan you choose. And remember, Harvard Pilgrim is the #1 private health plan in America for the 8th consecutive year. Look, gaps in Medicare coverage can be expensive and unpredictable. I'm sure you have questions of your own, so don't put it off. Call right now and speak to a Harvard Pilgrim representative, or go to the website. Harvard Pilgrim's Medicare supplement plan can give you the peace of mind you want, and it could really save you out-of-pocket costs. I can't make it any simpler than that.